Okay, so here today I got a top 5 weed movies or cannabis, marijuana, whatever you want to call it. I'm saying weed today. But here's the top 5 weed movies that I personally liked and that influenced me to like weed even more. And here we go. Let's start off with number 5. This one is starring Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg. This one is Mac and Devin Go to High School. Very funny movie. Very funny movie. They kind of exaggerate the effects of weed in this one a lot, but it is still gold. I really like this movie. It was something that I had to see. For some reason, I watched it probably God knows how many times. I watched it a lot when I first started smoking weed. I thought it was the funniest thing alive. But that one definitely is inspirational. If you guys listen to Wiz Khalifa or Snoop Dogg, go watch that movie. They have the Young, Wild, and Free song in it. I think that's where that song originated, actually. I think they came up with that song just for the movie. I'm not too sure if that's the case. I don't want to give any false information, but that's just a funny movie overall. Definitely go watch that one. But here's number 4, Savages. Savages is about the dangers of selling weed. A lot of people think that, oh, it's weed, so there's not going to be too much risk. But there is. There definitely is. I've dealt with the risks. I'm not going to get too into detail today about what happened, but there's risks of selling weed for sure. And that's why I don't do that no more. It's not worth the paranoia and the what comes with it, basically, to say it mildly. But Savages is a very, very good movie. It's about the cartel, kind of. I think it's the cartel, but it's two guys that are selling weed, and one of them is like some former. He's like a veteran or something. I don't know if he was in the Marines or if he was something like Navy SEALs or something. He Special Forces or something like that, and they like join together to make some brand, some weed brand. They're selling it and whatnot, and they somehow get looped into a legal business. But that's a very good movie. You definitely have to go see that one. But let's break into the top 3 right now. Number 3 is Cheech and Chong. Whichever one it is. There's probably, I think, 3 of those movies, and I'm going to rank all 3 of those at the third spot. I would say that Savages and Mac and Devin Go to High School are better in my opinion, but just since there is 3 movies of the Cheech and Chong series, I thought that was a good one to put in as number 3. Also, I had an alternative to that movie. I think that movie would be very good if they had. Well, I think it would have been better if they did it in like 2016 to 2017 when Little Pump and Smoke Perp were booming. But imagine Smoke Perp and Little Pump as the 2 actors in Cheech and Chong. It'd be hilarious. It'd be hilarious. I couldn't see anything bad about those 2 being the actors. They're both very just strange characters overall, to say the least. Um, Number 2, Pineapple Express. This one was very good because it had very good actors in it. James Franco, Seth Rogen. It had a couple more actors that I just can't remember the names off the top of my head. Like the couple bad guys in it. There's one of those guys that's like I'm pretty sure he's from Philly or something, but that, that's a different story. Very funny actors in that one. the whole scene, the whole plot of it is just hilarious. Like at the end when they, maybe I shouldn't tell you guys about the end, but it's just hilarious. Even the fact like how Franco is acting like a weed dealer. He just he's doing a very good job at it. Most weed dealers are very dumb, to be honest. It's very rare to find someone that actually holds themselves professional. You know what I mean? So he played a very good role in that one. It was very smart. I definitely would watch that one over and over and over. That's a movie that I've watched too many times. But number one, the best weed movie in my book, the most influential one, the most crazy one, is based on a true story, actually. And the name of the movie is Kid Cannabis. The reason why this one is so good is because it was real. And just because it's just a funny plot. It's such a funny plot. They let the money go to their heads, for sure. They let the money go to their heads. But it's just such a funny movie because some of the stuff that unfolds is just not what you would expect. It is just a movie. I've personally only seen it maybe twice, three times, but that's one movie that like lived on in my brain forever. I don't have to keep watching that one. It's just already in there. But that is one that I definitely have to rewatch real soon. I almost forgot about that one. When I was making the list at first, it literally slipped my brain, and I put uh, Pineapple Express at the first, and I was just looking at the list, and I was like, I'm missing something. I'm missing something. So I started doing some research, and I came across Kid Cannabis again, and that one's just a very interesting one. There's a backstory to it too because it is a true story. So if you guys are interested in stuff like that, definitely go check that one out. But besides that, I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys have any recommendations, go leave it in the comments. If you thought any of these movies should have been taken out in replace of any other movie, go leave a comment. Let me know which one that you would like to replace and what movie you would like to replace it with. But besides that, I appreciate you guys watching this again. Definitely stay blessed and stay safe.